What's up, Scrappy peeps? It's Del from Inkie Quill, and we're here today with a bit of Project Life Grab 5ing. So if you haven't watched a Grab 5 video of mine before, it's where I grab 5 things from my stash and I have to use them in a layout. You can do the exact same thing at home with your stash too. So these are some older Heidi Swap gold stickers, and I'm a bit cranky at them because some of the gold is like crackled. You know when you have an old vintage plate and the gold, like the plate crackles? It's done that, which is really annoying. So I've got those. I've got some wooden shapes from, I think it's either Pink Fresh Studio. I think it could be Pink Fresh Studio. They're quite old. I've got a very old Amy Tan stamp. I've got some old Simple Stories Brad type things from the I Am collection. And my last thing, yes, they're very pretty, Adele. And the last thing are some white thickers from a newer Amy Tan collection. So I'm going to use these 5 things in a Project Life spread today. This is a great technique to use up your stash. So I really, really, really recommend that you play along at home, grab 5 different things and see what you can create. So this page has a couple of pieces of ephemera on it actually. So it's got a business card and a parking ticket thing, not a like a fine ticket, but like a you can park here ticket. And it's also got a screenshot of a game I was playing too. So the first thing I knew I wanted to do, I wanted to put a big word on this photo of the Harbour Bridge. So this is a day where Aaron and I went to Sydney because we had a wedding delivery, and then we had I think we had to drop it off at about 11 or 12 and then pick it up at like 10 p.m. So it worked out that we had quite a few hours just to hang out. And how freaking beautiful does that thicker look? I always go a bit when I buy white thickers because I never know if I'm going to be able to use them properly and make them stand out. But this just restored my faith in buying all of the white thickers. This next one's really easy. I just grabbed a piece of paper that I had cut down from a 6x6 paper pad. Just fighting with my stapler, which I seem to do a lot. And all I did was staple down that business card. It's a really, really funky antique shop that we went to that was called Mitchell Road, I think it was out in Marrickville, somewhere near there in Sydney, but it was really amazing. So there was all these little stalls set up. So I think you could hire a section of this warehouse and sell your vintagey stuff. And we didn't buy anything, but we just had fun walking around there for like an hour. It was really, really beautiful. Here's a photo of Mr. Rad looking at some cameras, I think, some old cameras. So I decided to use this camera stamp and I grabbed some bits from my scrap box. Now, I wasn't quite sure which one I wanted to use, so I just did all 3 of them, and then I can just put the other 2 that I don't use back into my embellishment box. So that's a good tip if you're quite indecisive like I am. Just do a few and then you've got some for next time that you don't have to think about. Cutting them out with my giant scissors, and no, not the red, not the blue. I settle on that one. So this is actually packaging from some L's Studio. LA's, is it LA's? Ellie's? I say L's because it looks like L's. I think it's Ellie's. From Ellie's Studio. I use the packaging there. Thought I hadn't used a wood veneer yet, so it's about time I did. And because that wood veneer is quite high, I had to put a bit of foam on the back of my camera in order to make it the same level. So I'm just adding a tiny little bit of fun foam. Just there. And we're ready to go. So I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. It's not Christmas yet when I'm recording this, but I'm going to schedule it for next week. And let me know in the comments down below your favourite thing that happened to you on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, whenever you celebrate, because I know some families celebrate different like different. Some people celebrate Christmas Eve. I know I have one of my good friends is from Czechoslovakia, and they celebrate Christmas Eve rather than Christmas Day. So let me know what your favourite Christmassy thing was this year. I can't tell you mine yet because Christmas hasn't happened. But so far, I'm looking forward to a day just filled with lots and lots of family and food and potato. I love potato so much. If you listen to the scrap stream that I did just yesterday, but not yesterday when you're listening to this, but last week, my favourite Christmas food is roast potato, which makes me happy. Mum bought the potatoes yesterday. I'm sorry, I'm pregnant and I think a lot about food, especially potato. All right, so for this one, I'm just adding that little brad, and on that Heidi Swap sticker sheet, there were some gold ones as well. And in all honesty, I think I'm going to throw away the rest of those gold stickers because they're just so crackly and just not nice anymore, which is a real shame. If you've had those, let me know if you had the same experience as I did. So there is that ticket. Now, I know that will probably fade one day, but I don't mind. That's okay. So here, Aaron and I were obsessed with playing Pokemon Go at this point. So I did decide to swap them over just because I thought they went a little bit better together. So this red card is actually the title card from an older Studio Calico kit that I just had floating around. And so I decided to just cover it up and use it just for the red, which is a good tip if you get Studio Calico kits, just to save those title cards because you can use them for other things. Adding that smiles there, and of course some tiny word stickers. I think I had just gotten these new ones. They're from Simple Stories, and I think I had just bought them, which is why I'm so obsessed with them. So see if I can add another little brad thingy, and I can. And all the enamel dots. So many enamel dots today, Adele. Do I need another one? No, I need a doodly border. I really like the look of half doodly borders when I connect photos together like this. I like it. I like it a lot. And surely, there's one more card. Hello, one more card. So this was I just took a screenshot of a game that I really liked. And is that little flying thing on my computer or on the, yes, no, it's not. It's on the desk. I really like using screenshots in my project life because there's so many things that happen that we see on our phone, but we don't take an actual photo of. So things like text messages, Facebook posts, things that you find on Pinterest, just all sorts of things that we don't actually take a photo of. So I really recommend grabbing your phone and taking some screenshots of things that you're looking at the same time as taking things that are actually happening in your life. So we're all finished. So we have the top one. That's my favorite photo in this whole week. I really, really like how that weekend turned out. We have the middle and the end. So please give this video a thumbs up. YouTube's been doing some crazy things lately. So if you give this video a thumbs up, it really does help me out because a lot of subscribers have found that they're not subscribed anymore, and YouTube's just being a bit crazy. So have a lovely new year, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.